Hey guys, my name is Blake Williams. I'm the owner of Reloading All Day. We do internal ballistic courses for hand loaders and small OEM consultations. And today we're going to be going over the Solus. This is going to be a multi-video series where we're going to do an unboxing today. And then we're going to go through and do load development for it, how the rifle shoots, and some other fun stuff. So for right now, I'm just going to kick this off and do the unboxing so you can see what all comes with it. All right, so Aero sent this out to us, and it's a 6.5 Creedmoor with a 22-inch barrel. It does come with the mag and has a Trigger Tech single-stage trigger in it. It's come with the bolt included, obviously, and then also this is a night vision bridge. So this does not come with the Solus. You will have to buy this externally, so you can pick that up if you need it, if you're trying to put night vision rigs on there or anything, or clip-ons. So let me get this up in the tripod, and we'll go over all the features. So starting off with the action itself, it is a 700 footprint. It does have a 60-degree bolt throw, and the top rail is 20 MOA. For the bolt itself, it is a 3-lug interchangeable bolt head. It does have dual ejectors, as you can see there, and it's a cock-on-lift bolt design. Now, one of the things that's cool about this bolt is you don't need a Kleinen horse. I believe it's called firing pin removal tool, like you do for some of the 700s, so it's completely tool-free, and you can just take it out like this. With the chassis itself, it is compatible with AICS mags or AIW mags. So we can see here, I'm going to go ahead and put in this middle mag right here. You can see that magazine catch and release is pretty nice right from the factory. And here's the Magpul one that comes with the rifle itself. And of course, it is adjustable for different retention and magazine tolerances as well too. It also has an adjustable thumb rest right here. So I have a not very big hand, so I had to actually adjust it back a little bit. This works on 2 different hex keys right here. You can adjust it back, forward, you can cant it down a little bit and upwards as well too to fit your hands right there. Now, it does have a compatibility with other tangless AR-15 pistol grips. If you don't like the one that comes with it, you can slap on a different one, which honestly, it feels pretty good in my hand. So I think I'm just gonna keep it on and just keep it stock as possible for this review. Now for the forend of this chassis, you can see it obviously has an Arca rail that's integrated into the forend, and it does have M-LOK slots going from the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock position. So I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different slots on here, 11 QD sling sockets as well too. For the back end, it does have an adjustable cheek piece that you can raise and lower just like that. And it is retained by tightening and locking this nut. Does come with a bag rider, and you can adjust your length of pull by pushing this in, and you can manipulate it to different positions as needed. So the very last thing about this stock, which is kind of cool, you actually have 2 screws that you can take out and change the location of where you want the butt pad in the rear. So you can put it up a little higher, you can put it lower, and you can also cant it at different angles as well too, depending upon what type of shooting position that you're in. So what I'm going to do now is actually put the night vision bridge on there so you guys can kind of see the location of where you can put it and can't put it as well too. Now moving on to the barrel itself, it is a Sendero profile. Again, it is a 1 in 8 twist. Does have a 5/8 by 24 thread and thread protector on the end of this. So any type of muzzle devices you want to put on there, you're good to go, or cans as well too. Now, a lot of people had questions about this that I've seen online that I couldn't find too much answers. So I just reached out directly to Aero of what type of barrel this is. So it is a button pull through. It is not a rifle cut barrel. Now is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. What does the bolt feel like? So rather than just going through and kind of just racking the bolt a few times and just saying, oh yeah, it feels good, or maybe it's a little rough or whatever, I actually want to put some numbers to this. All right, guys, so I got the Lyman poundage trigger puller mechanism, whatever the hell they call these things right here. And of course, this isn't scientific by any means. Of course, there's going to be human error in this, so you got to take this with a grain of salt. But I figured, rather than just cycling the bolt and telling you, oh yeah, it feels good or it feels bad, at least you can sort of kind of put some numbers to it. So I'm just going to go ahead. I have this duct tape because I noticed when I started to do it, the little rolly pin that's on the end of this mechanism likes to slide off. And I want to make sure that it's actually put on the bolt itself and not somewhere on the arm right here of the bolt, because you can get some different readings. So I want to make sure that we're actually pulling right there. So I just duct taped it. So again, not really, accurate by any means, but I'm gonna try to put some numbers to it at least. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this zeroed out. All right, 5 pound, 8 ounces. £5 pounds, 6 ounces. £7 pounds, 6 ounces. £7 pounds, 3 ounces. £6 pounds, 9.5 ounces. So you can see it's somewhere in between 5 and 7 roughly right there for at least how much poundage it takes to lift up that bolt after actually firing. £7 pounds, 4.5 ounces. £7 pounds, 6.5 ounces. £7 pounds, 12 ounces. Now you got some rounds loaded up in this P mag that is supplied that comes with the Solus, and we're just going to cycle some around so you guys can see that. All right, now we're going to do middle mag. All right, so now I got the other 3-lug action, but keep in mind, this is well broken in at this point compared to, the Solus that I just got. So I'm going to run some rounds through this. I'm going to do a side-by-side, but just keep that in mind. I'm sure the Solus is going to get better as I run more rounds down it, but go ahead and do that. Now here is the metal mag. Okay, so for the end of this unboxing video, for just this part 1 video of this series, there are 2 things that I noticed right off the bat that I would have liked changed maybe differently. First and foremost, in order to actually get in there with a bore guide and to clean the barrel, you have to remove this cheek piece, which other chassis, everything like that, you usually have to take off the cheek piece. But the issue with this is that a lot of them, you just unscrew a nut and it pops out, boom, done. But with this, there's a lot of pieces going on with it. It takes about a minute or 2 just to get it out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all of the inner working parts of what's really going on with this. That you can see, so that's the retaining pin, and then now I'm going to take out the whole assembly. So you can see it just took a minute or 2 just to get in there. It's really not the end of the world, but it is an extra step that you're going to have to take in order to get into the barrel in order to clean it. So the one thing I noticed when installing this night vision bridge, it's only got holes up here and up to very back right here where you can actually adjust the bridge itself. I would have liked holes maybe on the side so you could have moved this back so that when you're shooting, you could have actually put your hand over it to get better positional shooting. But again, not the end of the world. You can always put your thumb right here on the rest or get any attachment that sticks off the side. So that's my only complaint with the two things, but I'm looking forward to getting this kicked off, and once we do, we'll make up a load next. We'll get going with everything, and we'll see how it shoots. Thanks for watching.